The Breakwaters podcast. Got a special guest here. Got Luke McDermott. How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing today?
Good, good. You want to tell a bit about yourself?
Yeah, man. My name is Luke. I'm a current account executive with Madison Square Garden. A little bit about my story. I am originally from Rockland County, New York. So right outside the city, about 45 minutes. Went to the University of Delaware, where I studied sports management. Graduated in 2021. Played rugby all throughout college as well. Once I graduated, got a career with the New Jersey Devils to start. Was an inside sales rep, so sales representative for the New Jersey Devils, where I worked there for about 8 months. Got promoted, have the company record and talk time as well as phone calls made in one day. Uh, was in an A account executive role over there for about 4 or 5 months, and then I made the jump over to MSG to ultimately kind of continue to grow my career, focus a lot more on business to business opportunities, and dive into more of the realm of New York City. So that's where I currently am.
Nice. That's awesome. You first started, your event facilities operation intern. That's where you first started from 2021 in February to May 2021. You want to tell a bit about that?
Yeah, man, it was a part of a senior internship course at the University of Delaware. It was actually a really cool opportunity when I first got into sports. I thought I wanted to do a lot more event management. So it was a cool way for me to actually get to experience that more on the back end. So I worked at the Chase Field House in Wilmington, Delaware, where the G League team for the 76ers plays. Is where I started my career, where I helped out with everything, basketball tournaments, running soccer tournaments, anything the company needed in terms of purchasing things. I would make the spreadsheets for. So got to do a lot of different, jobs, I'd say, within the sports industry. So yeah, it was a really cool opportunity. It was definitely a good way to get my foot in the door, to start off my career, get some good experience, which kind of prepared me for the jump into the real world after college.
Yeah, shout out to the Delaware G League team winning it all last year. I was
Yes, sir.
unfortunately I was there when they versed Long Island Nets when I was working.
Yeah.
Mac McClung lit it up. We got
Yeah.
Patrick McCall. They had to bring this guy, three-time NBA champion. They had to have him on the team. He also lit it up. So it's unfortunate, but we're coming. We're gonna come back this year.
Yeah, it's a cool facility, so definitely.
Yeah. All right, and then so then you say you work for the Devils, so it's called the Harrison Butcher Sports Entertainment. They also own 76ers as well as the Flyers. So you want to tell me about that, your experience?
Yeah, man. It's cool. HBSC owns both the Sixers as well as the Devils. Really cool opportunity to work for them. Growing up, I was never big into hockey, so it was a bit of a jump into a realm I didn't know about. But yeah, it was really cool to kind of see the ticketing side of things. I never expected my career to start off in ticket sales. But it's really cool to kind of help out different families and stuff. Working for the Devils taught me a lot of discipline in terms of just my daily outreach, and kind of got me, it was a good way to get my foot in the door, and actually learn what sales was all about. Because as a lot of people may know, ticket sales is probably 80% of the revenue that gets brought in on a yearly basis. So it really is the driving factor, a lot of these larger corporations in terms of the sports industry. So it was really cool to get my career started there. Thankful that I got to start there. A lot of great people I got to meet. I ultimately got to grow my skills from, graduating in college, not knowing what ticket sales was, to now being at MSG. So it was a really cool opportunity. Would definitely recommend getting your start in sales because it teaches you a lot about what you want to do, but also like lets you grow your skills in other areas as far as networking, um, in-face meeting, people to people skills, the whole 9 yards, public speaking as well. So I'm very thankful for the opportunity to work for the Devils. And I think it helped me kind of get to where I am now. So
Sure, for sure, I agree. So now you're at MSG. Were you the one picking up the glitter on the court? Was it you?
yeah, it was crazy. I wasn't in the building, but I definitely got the updates on my phone. So it was interesting to see. Yeah, I don't know. MSG gets pretty crazy with all the events they have. So yeah, no, it's cool. I love MSG. It's a lot more hands off, which I really appreciate. It really lets me kind of own my own business. Lets me do what I got to do on a day to day. So it's an awesome experience for me. Really get to own my craft, and just build on the skills that I initially developed at the Devils. And now just get to amplify it on a lot larger scale than I was before.
So you're also a mascot, right? For
Yeah.
New York Boulders. That's cool. Baseball. So you're that's cool. So you do that on the side. How's that?
Yeah, I did it this past summer. It was an awesome experience. As far as my personality goes, I'm not too afraid to kind of go out there and show my all. So it's really cool to kind of get to experience minor league baseball. It's funny how like I would walk around, nobody knows who I am. I put on the suit, it's like I'm a celebrity at the stadium. So yeah, it recently just ended a couple months ago. Just obviously the season's over. But yeah, it was a really cool experience. I got to do a lot of cool things, have a lot of fun with it. So it was definitely a nice little side gig, for the summer. But still, like I said, get to meet new people, and ultimately just experience sports in, like I said, different ways I never thought I would. So
Yes, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. So you're a big baseball guy or what? Is that like your
yeah,
number
for
one sport?
yeah, for me, my main sports are like football, basketball. I'm also massive into the UFC. I actually run my own Twitter account for the UFC where I do a bunch of research, in terms of like betting analysis and kind of breaking down every single fight, every card. So I do it every single weekend. It's a nice little not side hustle, but it's definitely a side passion of mine. I like to do when I'm not making my day-to-day calls for work. But yeah, those are probably like my main three for sure.
Yes, yeah, for sure. All right. So we gotta do the quick fire round. Everyone's favorite round. Are you ready?
Yeah, man, you hit me with it.
All right. Favorite sports team of all time.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, man. That's a tough one. Giants fan out here, so yeah,
It's been a tough season for the Giants. A lot of my friends are Giants fans, so it's been rough to start off.
for sure. So favorite athlete of all time.
Conor McGregor, for sure.
Oh, nice. It's a good one. Favorite TV show.
It's a tough one. I'm probably gonna go The Office, just because it's a nice casual watch in the background if you ever need something. Very quick hit episodes, so it's pretty solid. It's probably my top.
What about favorite movie?
It's a tough question again. I'm a big movie guy. I'm typically at AMC theaters every 1 to 2 weeks, once or twice a week. So I'd probably say The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger's Joker as my favorite just like movie character of all time.
Favorite cereal.
Got to go Lucky Charms.
Favorite ice cream. What would you put on it?
I'm probably going like a chocolate base chocolate with like I'm going like the fudge whatever it is, the fudge syrup with some brownie bites.
Yeah,
Smacks every time.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Favorite snack.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm probably going and a good old bag of Cheez-Its always smacks.
Oh yeah, cheese. It's
Wherever you are, Cheez-Its always hit the spot. So
yeah, yeah. My dad hates Cheez-Its, and because I like. He's like, why do you eat Cheez-Its? So yeah, I'm like, Dad, if you're watching this Cheez-Its, you see it are the best. Come on now. And I'm gonna do it with my personal favorite. I'm gonna do the fans' favorite question at the end. So favorite commercial.
ooh, that's a tough one. Um, I don't really watch live TV like that. If I was to pick a favorite commercial, I'm probably going like the Super Bowl, like dog commercials that they always have for like the beer commercials.
Yeah,
Always just hit home. Always the more emotional driving ads that come on. So probably one of those.
it's nice. All right, I'll wrap it off. Everyone's favorite question. Are you ready?
Yeah, hit me with it.
Who's your celebrity crush?
um Back in the day, it used to be Margot Robbie. When I was a free man on the market, now my fiance hates that answer, so my new answer is my fiance. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Luke, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Is there anything you want to wrap off the show with?
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. Anyone watching this, if you ever need help in the sports industry, feel free to hit me up on LinkedIn. Always here to help any way I can. Have a lot of connections, so anything I could do to help, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, yeah. Links in the description. I'll put in Luke's information. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate
No
it.
problem. Of course. Thanks for having me on.
This has been a wrap on the show. I'll see you in a splash.